Reserve time.
Witch Doctor!
Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Team Empire's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining.
Dusk.
Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Team Empire's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. Dire team pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Warlock.
Team Empire's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.
Invoker.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Prepare for battle. "30 seconds to battle. The battle begins.
Go for my armor.
Oh, look at it go!
Let's kill these
Radiant's
foes
top
before
tower
we
is under
start in
attack.
on it. First blood.
The Dot Daddies! Out! Goodbye, the God Rivers.
This makes no sense. You were a casualty of war.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Demised.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Got it. Born in it. You're done.
That had to hurt. All that matters.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Smoked. Invisibility.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Here, a hero dies.
What's wrong?
Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower has fallen.
Regeneration. No!
Got it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility.
Oh, look at it go.
A barrel of them! Old habits die hard. Axe.
Yep.
Also
hello, Dota TV. Sorry about that. We are all clear now. So back into this game. Looks like we didn't miss anything as we were tabbed out there. But Empire really getting a lot of momentum. Looking at that net worth chart, it's Illidan that's the saving grace for Aces Polar. Everyone else kind of in Strug City. Zeus with arcane boots, but not much else to his name. Still very susceptible to ganks. And you've got this Brewmaster who's just getting gank, or only died twice, but halfway to that Blink Dagger at the 10-minute mark. Will not be controlling too many tempos here.
Yeah, these side lanes just did not respect the power of the Sunstrike. I think in that top tri lane versus tri lane, that's where things really went wrong for Asus Polar. They had some kind of good exchanges, but now we're going to see Illidan caught out in the jungle. The Observer Ward spotting him, and
Smoke into a snowball. Another stun from FNG, only connects on one. The Death Ward focusing down the line as the cast bounce to him. They get the kill on Illidan. FNG isolated in the back. Mag on his way in, has a primal split, but just can't initiate into it.
Yoki.
And it'll be an easy pick. Yoki with the blink ready. Can he find someone to initiate on? Nope. Aces Polar retreating near to their tier 3s.
we'll find some stacks though. Just a double stack, but still any farm taken away from the Aces Polar side is damage done at this point, and also can just get Empire better farming efficiency and an even bigger lead for themselves.
Resolution appearing to go for that hand notice on the Exort Invoker. Very standard stuff, and we'll have a decent timing despite that really slow start. And now the road to recovery. Only 1,500 net worth behind the Warlock, and that Midas will be out here in just a moment.
So for Aces Polar, I feel like the Wraith King pick especially has been very low impact, and possibly like the weak point of this draft. Lions done a lot ganking the side lanes and making plays happen. This Wraith King has been a kind of non-factor.
Smoke from Aces Polar to defend their tier 1 mid. They've still got a glyph. And
no rock. They can't kind of break the gap and get in. They've got no blink initiators, no blink on mag, and while this is going on,
bottom they get a kill. I'm hearing Russians in my headset. I'm not sure if you are either, but I'm hearing the lot yelling at me in the background. I don't know if that's coming out on stream. Hopefully our producer can tend to it. Or it's just on my end. But yeah, another one up on the scoreboard here for Empire as they get further and further ahead now, upwards of 5,000 gold and experience for the Radiant.
Well, there's your Midas timing, and at this point, Resolution doesn't even have to come to the fights too much. The Axe, Troll, Warlord are kind of the two bruisers right now. Empire can fight us 4 while Resolution farms his Necro 3, which it looks like he will be going for with this Belter Giant Strength pickup. So he's just going to be solo pressuring the bottom lane, hoping that he doesn't get ganked, but without a Blink Dagger on Brew or Wraith King, and the only way he dies is a smoke gank from the support or a Warlock dropping a Chaotic Offering, and either of those ends up being a decent trade for Empire because they're making plays happen elsewhere on the map.
Silent finds the last hit on that tier 1 tower in the mid lane with the battle trance. Now they'll take the fight. Whirling axes fly through. FNG could be the first to go down. Chaotic Offering breaks things up, but the snowball mitigating some of it. Lil Hardy and FNG low. They'll trade the troll away. Also lose the Witch Doctor. Aloha Dance now on the run as he uses that Walrus Punch. It'll be a 2 for 3 going the way of the Dire as the Chaotic Offering and the Brew split secure them a victorious team fight.
Yeah, I think this is a decent plays to be made for Empire, but I'm not sure why they're doing this without the Axe. I think fighting this 4 while Resolution pressures bottom and farms is is great, but that was fighting its 3. They're missing the oh-so-important Axe, who seem to be looking for a gank on the bottom lane or just farming up the jungle.
Yeah, he's so crucial to control these fights. The Berserker's Call just to stop them from getting the spells off when they want to, and of course the dunk to actually finish off some of those low heroes. There we see the Midas out on Illidan, so he'll follow suit with the Invoker to make some recovery farm and start making strides towards that Aghanim Scepter.
That was a big fight for Aces Polar to win. Not just the Midas, I think more importantly, Mag's Blink Dagger. A lot of levels in XP going like the way of Phobos' Zeus, who now hits level 7. So a big kind of turnaround as far as Aces Polar reaching some core items. Smoke though, Phobos. Uh-oh.
Yeah, they're going to bump right into him. He's low on mana. Whirling Axes snowball forward, and this will be an easy one for Empire. Not going to find any other pickoffs here in the jungle, but continuing to keep on the aggression and not allow this Zeus any space to farm. He's still down below the Tusk. Yeah, that's their safe lane farmer.
This is rough.
Well, Empire still continuing to pressure these towers, utilizing that battle trance very well. One of the best things about the Trolls, you can take these team fights and then secure objectives so easily by flash pushing towers. They do have a glyph and could make a hold. We see Lil Hardy already in the tree line here, but
no ultis, no split, no Warlock Chaotic Offering, and I think without either of those spells, Aces Polar, they kind of have to fight around these long cooldowns.
Yeah, that's one of the issues with Warlock, is that ultimate is a very long cooldown, a very potent ultimate, but you can fight around it. He's working on that Ag's point booster up as Empire move into the tier 2 top, continue to pressure, they force out the glyph, and will indeed secure this tower kill. Aces Polar hoping to pressure the tier 1 bottom, but actually not even going to get to it before their tier 2 top falls.
Yeah. They get the ward down though, so use the kind of, just get some kind of observer advantage out of this bottom lane and Radiant jungle, so they can make it a bit safer for Illidan to farm and pressure, but the damage on the top, Empire come out well on top.
Aloha Dance getting aggressive in the top, scouts out Lil Hardy and just holding the high ground. We see some pings in the bottom lane.
Aloha Dance going for a straight max sigil build. Normally, I often see something a bit more well-rounded, like a few points in Snowball, a few in the sigil, but straight to the max sigil. And with the amount they're fighting and pushing, it's great for scouting. You can't really kill it easily because it slows the attack speed by such a big margin in the early game where no one has attack speed. So it's actually a really cool build that he's pulled out here.
Yeah, I mean, ice shards don't really scale particularly well. It's just damage, and that's not something they're light on right now. They're really using that ability for the control, and I see why they want that sigil. It's hard to run away as a team when you've got that little snowball chasing you. Empire rotating down to the bottom lane. They will defend this tier 1 tower if Aces Polar continue to hang around. Yoki's on the way in. Aloha Dance hiding in the tree line, starting things off with the sigil. Here we go. Snowball forward. Brewmaster comes in with the split. Ultimate from Zeus, but they're going to try to focus FNG. Yoki actually, pump fakes the Axe ultimate. A 1-for-1 out of the gate. They'll isolate the Invoker. It's not looking so good for Aces Polar here, Parker. They're on the back foot, and Empire, they're going to chase him down. The sigil falls, but is it going to be worth it? I don't think so. Illidan goes down. Yoki blinks forward. There's the dunk on Little Hardy, and it'll be a 1-for-3 trade as Empire hold their tower and take a successful team fight.
Yeah, they stopped the first dunk from Yoki, which kind of, I don't know, it didn't save the fight. They got a 3-for-1 there, but if that first dunk went off, that would have been even worse. You get those kills quicker, you possibly get a 4th or a 5th.
Yeah.
That first dunk just leads to the snowball, but even so, Aces Polar with ultis up couldn't win a team fight, and now they're on cooldown. 90 seconds on Brewmaster, 2 minutes on Warlock. They're going to lose tier 2 towers. They're going to lose Roshan off of this.
Snowball forward. They want FNG. They'll find him. Walrus punch to the face. Silent trying to make sure he doesn't get stunned. The blink dunk from Yoki. Mag on his way in. Connects with a thunderclap, but out comes the taunt. Axe again with another dunk. An unstoppable streak for Yoki as Empire tearing over Aces Polar in the first game of this best-of-5 series.
Holy moly. This Empire team looks just crazy good right now. The versatility, these new picks coming out like the Tusk. I think Aces Polar, for one thing, we're expecting a Quas Wex Invoker when the Invoker got picked up, but obviously Resolution is more known for his X Invoker, but it's been all about the Quas Invoker.
Yoki in once more onto Illidan, the snowball forward. Walrus punch to secure the kill. Empire get another one, and this tier 2 tower, only one outer tower remaining for Aces Polar. Empire, how do you stop this momentum now, Parker? They are getting out of control, nearly 12,000 gold in their favor, and they move right into the Roche pit.
Vision is going to be key for the Aces Polar side. They need to be able to farm wherever they can. Farming the top lane in their own jungle, they need to get wards up. They need to de-ward as much as possible. If Empire have vision of where Aces Polar are farming, they're going to keep going for these snowball ganks. Even without smokes, I think they've gone through all their smokes except one here. They've used 3 already this game and to great effect.
Yeah, the troll's going to be the one to take the Aegis of the Immortal. Goes for a Sanj and Yasha after the Vladimir's offering. Only 17 minutes in. So much value in the SNY here. It gives him just a little bit of everything. A lot of damage, a lot of movement speed, and helps beef him up. We'll see the Invoker go right into a Necro book to go with those Forged Spirits. More units to knock down these towers that much more quickly.
Yeah, this is going to be a very hard hold for Aces Polar. They have one fight kind of in and that has to go well. This split plus Chaotic Offering. Brewmaster desperately wants his level 11, which he's only 150 XP away from, so he'll get that before Aces Polar take another fight, unless Empire force the issue, which it doesn't look like they're doing right now.
Yeah, Illidan was just off to such a good start and now getting knocked down a few rungs on that net worth chart. We'll see an invisibility rune on Aloha Dance on the high ground, scouts it out a little bit, sees a little Hardy in the front lines, and Empire will start to back out. They don't have their whole team here. Troll is in the bottom lane. He's the Aegis carrier, and they do not want to take a fight without him.
Well, possibly going to see a pick off here. Lil does have his reincarnation.
And FNG going to be holding the high ground. Aces Polar, they know they need to be careful here. Like you mentioned, all these smoke ganks, they will stay as a 5-man squad. Silent running through the mid.
They've got Zeus and like they've done what they can to deward, but there's a lot more wards that have not been touched here. Phobos needs to find this ward. They're going to check the spot near the neutral camp, but they miss it. These pesky ward spots, I think...
Yeah. This is Radiant Vision we have right now. They know exactly where Aces Polar are.
I don't know if this bolt on the big... I think he bolted the big clip, but it doesn't reach where this ward is. This ward... The ward has been basically planted to avoid getting dewarded. Sure, this isn't the optimal spot, but it gives you vision.
Yep. Here we go. Initiation. Mag going to get jumped on by Yoki. He'll go down. He misses the dunk, but they still find the kill. Silent zoning out the rest of Aces Polar by himself, using that Aegis Immortal to much avail. Goes in on to FNG, the Chaotic Offering, but is it going to be enough? It slows down Empire. And it's just not going to be enough here, Parker. Wraith King goes down. Lion falls. Now the snowball onto Illidan. He's on the run. Ice Shards lock him in place. Walrus Punch again for good measure. A 4-0. Aces Polar might be forced to tap out early.
They need, the only way they stood a chance to even get an even trade there was with Split and Chaotic Offering. They only had the Chaotic Offering. With Brewmaster getting picked off at the start of the fight, Empire knew, regardless of how many ultis they threw at him, they win the fight. Chaotic Offering alone was not going to do enough for Aces Polar.
Yeah, there's a buyback available for Warlock, but without the Chaotic Offering, only so much you can do. Brewmaster has respawned. You mentioned the Split is still here, but will that be enough?
He's level 1 ulti. He still doesn't have level 11, actually.
Oh, he's 23 experience short. Now the Split with the snowball to mitigate some of it. The stuns from Aces Polar, focusing resolution. Another stun from FNG. Empire trying to disengage a little bit. They burn the Aegis, and now Silent, full health, full mana, goes charging in, finds a kill onto the Lion. Lil Hardy, hit by the Whirling Axe, is going to be forced to disengage. Mag as well as he goes back into the Brew form. Fatal Bonds from Illidan, the dunk now onto the Wraith King. He'll have the ultimate. Reincarnation brings him back to life. Now they turn to the Brew. Walrus Punch, more Whirling Axes. They lose their Tusk. And I think Empire may need to make the Exodus now. Yoki taking some damage. Zeus bursting him down, gets stunned by the Wraith King. Yoki falls, and finally Aces Polar get some recovery as they pick off a few of the Empire stragglers.
Yeah. Careful of these Sunstrikes. Brewmaster could be on, actually, yeah, it'll do just enough damage. Now he's above the threshold, but Aces Polar, they hold onto a ranged Rex. They lose the melee. End of the day, they don't really get a very good trade. That's not even remotely good for them, losing a Rax this early on against a team that's just going to come at you once more.
Exactly. They didn't burn any buybacks there, so there is something to be said for that, but 21 minutes, melee barracks down, you're in a little bit of trouble. Lion, just look how poor FNG is. Brown boots, 2 gauntlets of strength, and that is it. 900 net worth. He's still in the triple digits.
Aces Polar just so... when you're this far behind and you've got these 4 heroes who have really long cooldowns on their ultimates, which is the only way you can fight. Empire can just go fight, have an even trade, and then just go for round 2 when those ultis are on cooldown. Reincarnation, Finger, Split, everything with a massive cooldown.
Silent going on to Lil Hardy up top, tries to TP out, but there's the Walrus Punch from Aloha Dance, showing off that new Blink Dagger.
Yep.
Yoki, Blink Dagger at the ready, hops over the ravine, looking for some initiation, goes on to FNG, gets hexed right away, but now the cavalry has arrived. Mag goes flying in, but he doesn't have an ultimate. No Split means the Lion goes down, Mag stunned, hit by the Death Ward. There's the Chaotic Offering. There is an Ag in him, so there's double Golems, but they've already lost the Brewmaster. It's a 3-0 already. Illidan falls, and at this point, the Golems just don't do enough damage. BKB from Silent has come out. He's a little bit low, but he'll survive. Snowball to mitigate any extra damage. A 4-0 trade as Empire Empire secure the last outer tower of Aces Polar.
Even killing off the golems for some extra cash and extra experience, and looks like they may try and poker the high ground here. Rain tracks at top got taken out by the creep wave in the meantime, and I don't know if they'll get this mid-Rax here. There is a 15 seconds on Brewmaster. He'll have split when he comes back up, but at least a tier 3 tower, and possibly more. If Yoka can find a blink call on someone, get a pick off, turn it into just a numbers game as far as heroes go, then you're looking really good.
Tier 3 tower goes down. Glyph's already been used. Phobos trying to do what little chip damage he can. Has a Yule Scepter, but recognizing that if they jump on him, there's little he can do to survive. The melee barracks very low. One more axe from the Troll, and then a few of those auto attacks from the Forged Spirits. Finish it off, and again, Empire happy to get the melee barracks, then back on out without taking a single casualty. Troll Warlord picking up a defusal.
Yeah. Take out one of the Infernal. At this point, there's 2 rocks, so you can only really get rid of 1 right off the bat. But hey, it's just a big chunk of Aces Polar's damage end of the day. Yep. Silent doesn't need anything else as far as items go. Could have maybe gone for a Skadi if he wanted to tank up and go for that like really big frontline carry type hero, but as far as he's concerned, there's no items he desperately needs to make his team able to win the next fight. So Defusal, as good as anything.
Yeah, Blink Dagger up on Resolution now, so the Invoker with a little extra range. The Defusal also great against the Wraith King. Lil Hardy, not with a lot of stats right now, very small mana pool, so Troll with those very fast auto attacks, there's a chance he'll burn some of that mana. Yeah. Maybe the Reincarnation
depending on how Lil plays. If he throws a lot of stuns, he's actually gone. I just noticed this. Lil's gone for a level 1 Wraithfire Blast build, maxing out the Vampiric Aura. Who's lifestealing this game? I'm confused. You've got this heavy lifesteal game. No one's dealing damage.
It's not Zeus. It's definitely not Lion. They're not auto attacking.
Is it the Golems? Like,
it's not really Warlock either. Yeah, he just wants to drop his spells and just live.
And not to mention, the Sigil is negating a huge portion of any physical damage. The Brewmaster split is doing a whole lot less damage. Everything on this Aces Polar side is all about the nuke damage, and that's where this build from Wraith King makes little to no sense in this game, especially against the tough Snowball and just against everything Empire's doing. You need magic damage.
Smoke from Aces Polar on a couple of their heroes. Lil Hardy will be in the front line looking at Radiant Vision. They only see the Wraith King. They don't see the smoked heroes yet. There isn't a glyph, so this tier 3 tower falling pretty quickly. Necro units in the front lines. Empire showing some respect here with a lot of heroes off the map. They know that there could be a smoke, maybe a rotation from the backside, and they'll stay safe. Mag comes in. Thunderclap does not connect on too many.
Oh, no.
Tries to get off the split, but he gets stunned. Still manages to get it off. The Chaotic Offering comes out, but they've already killed Illidan. They get the kill on Invoker. He'll buy back. Now Aloha Dance goes down as Lil Hardy gets aggressive. FNG brought down by Silent. Phobos caught and decapitated. Lil Hardy will not have the mana for Reincarnation, and this Dire side getting cleaned up. Their last bit of buybacks coming out. Ultra kill for Silent as Aces Polar tap out in game number 1 after only 25 minutes. Oh boy.
Complete rout.
Domination.
What a performance from Empire. Getting the Troll Axe, they were just like, sweet. The Axe, they always make sure he has a lane where he can farm, and Troll is an amazing hero to have in an offensive trial lane as well. Fighting this hero in an offensive trial